How to make Hangman in C. What I'm going to do is first is I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to rename this to Hangman. Alright? Call this Hangman. And what I did is I downloaded a word list from the internet, and I'm going to just put that in here, and I'll put that in my description. Link in the description so you can download that word list. So now that we have the word list here, so this is our Hangman folder. It's in our desktop. I'm going to open the terminal, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my home directory. I'm going to go to my desktop, right? And then I'm going to go to my Hangman folder. And I'm going to create a file, right, called hangman.c. When I clear all this, you can see that I have two files. I have hangman.c and the words.txt that I just added. Now we can go and edit hangman.c. I'm doing this in VI, which is a very good editor for C programs. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to include a couple of headers. I'm going to include standard input and output, right? I'm going to include standard lib, standard library for my allocating memory functions. And then I'm going to include C type, which is going to be character manipulation. And then I'm going to include math.h, which is my random manipulation. And I'm going to include time.h, so I can use the time function to seed a number into my random function. Alright, so now I'm going to have a series of functions and variables to define over here. What we're going to do is define a couple of functions. We're going to, first of all, we're going to have to do char guess word. Okay, that's before everything. Char is guess word. Then we're going to have to say int is already guessed, meaning we want to test. We're going to declare these functions so we can test whether whether I already guessed this char that I currently guessed. And then we're going to have int set blanks. Well, actually, int set blanks. Basically, this will basically check if my word is correct, or my letter is correct, and it's gonna replace the blanks with the correct letters. Then I'm gonna have int check if 1. This just checks if I won. And we're going to have a pick word function, which is basically picks a word from from a file randomly. Pick word. And what we're going to do also here is a reset function, a play again function, so I can play again. And this is as far as it goes for our functions. But we also need one more to print the board, right? Okay, so now with all this, we can now make a Hangman game. But I first need a couple of variables. One variable I'm going to need is the secret, right? I'm going to set it to null here. Another variable that I'm going to need is my blanks, which is my current status of my word. And then I'm going to have a guessing bank, which I'm sure you can understand what this means here is that all the letters that were incorrect is going to go into this guessing bank so we don't guess them again. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a int position variable and a int length, a length to determine the length of these variables. And then the position is going to be used for this. We're going to create a board, right? A board where we can display the Hangman. So this is going to be very, very weird, but just follow along and I'm sure you will get it. First of all, we start off with a head, right? So let's create a head. That's a simple head. Once we start with a head, then we have a head, and we have a body. So we create a new line, and then we go in space, so that line is going to be right under the head. Then we have a head, a hand, and a body. Then we have a head, a hand, a body, and another hand. Why am I doing 2 backslashes? Because this is an escape character, which it's basically recognized that we can, you know, do this and all different types of characters. Then we do a slash. So a double slash is to actually indicate the character slash. And then now that we have 2 hands, we're going to create a 2 hands and a leg, right? So we have a head, comma, I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot to create the body. Sorry. So the body here, okay. So now we're going to create a head, a new line, a body with all the hands on the right and the left, and we create a new line, and then a leg, and then another leg. A leg, right, for the first. And then the last level where we're going to be out is going to be a new line, hand, and then that leg, and that other leg here. And this is what we need for our body. This is our body. That's it. Okay, so once that we got this, we can now define our main function. Okay, so we're going to define our main function over here, and we're going to say int main, int argc, char pointer argv. Okay, that's our main function in C. Command line arguments. Okay, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to say Hangman, and we're going to basically print the word Hangman, and that will start the game. So I'm going to be showing you more in the part 2, but for now this is the base, what we need for Hangman, or all functions are declared, and then we're just going to have to define them. Okay, see you later, guys.